But what motivates me sometimes, and I want this to be motivation for you, is when some snob, sanctimonious person comes up to you and they say, oh yeah, you didn't go to college? What do you have to offer? The next time you hear that, you say, I'll show you. Because they're always going to try to keep you down. Here's why. And because you're not in the club. It's almost a secret society where the way you enter the club is a special diploma or a special piece of paper. What would challenge them and empower you is all of a sudden when they realize that there are hundreds of thousands of entrepreneurs that want it more, that can create value in such unbelievable ways because you didn't need to go to those 4 years in college. But what was I like in high school? Look, I mean, to answer the, I mean, to kind of come full circle, look, I wanted to be successful. It was an interesting thing. When I first started at Turning Point USA, I thought desire was an equally distributed, let's just say, characteristic in people. If you simply want it more than your competition, that's a big deal. That alone. You don't need to be even smarter. You don't even have better ideas. Just pure grit, hustle, and desire. That alone can be a huge defining characteristic in that way. And so, look, I want to just kind of finish the question on this. There will be people that try to say no and try to keep you down at every single turn. I've experienced it. But you have a choice, and this is what's so beautiful about acknowledging you're a sovereign being, you're not a cog in the wheel, you're not going to be an androgynous consumer, is that you can use the condemnation, or you didn't go to college, you're not smart. You can use it as an excuse to stay fat and lazy, or as an excuse, as fuel to the fire to say, I'm going to show that person. I could tell you, that is a darn powerful motivational tool to then 11 years later, when I look back at my high school classmates that now have $200,000 in debt and they studied North African lesbian poetry at NYU,